Kaycee Gunion. So, you're a really well-known soccer player, goalkeeper. You play on the San Diego Sea Lions, semi-pro.
Okay.
I got a few questions to ask you here.
Right.
And first question would be, so how did you start playing soccer?
Well, started playing soccer when I was about 5. That was because I had an older sister, Kristen, and she played AYSO around that time. And I think Kelsey and I, as you know, we were younger, kind of saw her play soccer and decided we liked that sport too. And we were really active as kids, and so that's how we started playing AYSO on the Gray Squirrels, mind you.
So, when did you start playing goalie?
I started playing goalie when I went to club. So we started in AYSO. Then once that was under 10, went over. I was the kid who would dive around and kind of get muddy and stuff like that. Wasn't afraid to stick my head in stupid places. And that's kind of where I started playing goalkeeper. I played half goalkeeper, and then the other goalkeeper eventually on my club team left, and I became basically full-time goalkeeper after that.
What was something that made you like goalie? Like, why did you like it?
I just naturally was good at. I think I was kind of a quiet kid and needed to focus. I think also I was lucky enough to have like some private trainings with an awesome goalkeeper coach, and I think just kind of the work ethic that I got out of doing that and being quiet and putting something into one thing and really excelling at it naturally, I kind of picked it up. I mean, diving and the feeling of like not letting a ball go hit the back of the net, or the feeling of saving a shot that everybody thought was going to go in, is probably one of like the biggest things I like.
Goalie is a very intense spot because there's a lot of injuries I feel like involved with goalie.
Yep.
So do you have any other bad injuries, or can you show us anything that you?
Yeah, well, so the worst injury that I had, the first one that I had is thumb, broke my right thumb. Um, so that was that sucky story because it was my freshman year of college, and right before we went to the national tournament, 2 days before we left to go to Florida, broke my thumb, which sucked. Didn't get to go. And then the other bad injury I've had, is I tore the labrum in my left shoulder, and played on it repeatedly until it was too much pain, and then got surgery on that one. But then recovered, and that was like last year.
What are your fondest memories of playing? Do you have any memories that are the best, or a memory that you think is the best?
By far the best one was in 2013, playing in the national tournament, down to 4 teams in the whole country out of like 70 or 80 teams in the whole country, going down to semifinals. Went down to penalty kicks, went through all 10 of the other players on my team, and it ended up down to goalkeeper versus goalkeeper, and we had to take a shot. And I scored mine and then stepped in the goal and ended up saving the other goalkeepers to win it, to get us to the final, which got us a nice little ring right there as champions.
So I know you play a lot of soccer, but what are your hobbies outside of soccer?
Well, outside of soccer, currently I'm in a graduate school, and I'm getting my doctorate in physical therapy. So that's kind of one of the big, I guess you can call it a hobby, but big part of my life. Because I know soccer doesn't, when you're female, doesn't exactly pay the best. So that's a big one. The other things I like to do is crochet, and I've been crocheting a lot of stuff. I have like a minion that I crocheted. I crocheted a Hobbs. Like, I've crocheted a lot of cool stuff. So. Those are kind of the big ones, like drawing, and then those are the biggest hobbies that I have.
Cool. Well, thank you for being interviewed and answering all of our questions. That's it.
You're welcome. Thanks.